Alright, so let me explain you the code that I have written for the coding challenge. So first of all, I have developed an application in React.js. So here it is. The name of my application is Code Challenge Movies. And within that, as you already know, there will be an src folder. Within that, I have created one another folder which is components, within which I have created different components to accomplish different tasks. As the coding challenge is related to the nomination of the movies, and maximum 5 movies can be nominated, and if user nominates particular movie, then the nomination button of that particular movie should be disabled, and user should also able to remove the movie from the nomination list. So this was the coding challenge given by the company. So according to that, as you are able to see, within the components folder, I have created different components. For example, to add the nomination, to remove the nomination, obviously there will be the search box within which user will able to search particular movie. Then obviously we need to provide the alert to the user that you have reached the limit of nomination, that is the 5 movies is to be nominated. Maximum 5 movies can be nominated by the user, and along with that we also need to display the list of the movie and many different things. So for that purpose I have created components over here. As you are able to see, these are the components, that is add nomination.js, alert.js, movie list.js, movie list heading.js, remove nomination.js, and searchbox.js. So let's go through each and every component. So first is add nomination.js, within which it is a simple component within which I need to provide that nominate button, right? Nominate button kind of a thing, and that is provided with the help of this span tag. And along with that, I also want to display a small green color trophy image below that nominate button. So for that purpose, I have used over here this SVG tag, and with the help of which I have retrieved that trophy image from w3.org, and I have displayed that image on my interface, as in my front end interface. So this add nomination component is used to add the nomination. Then after that, there is a remove nomination component. So it is totally similar to the add nomination, only the difference is that over here, obviously, the image that will be displayed will be a circle, and within that there will be a cross mark, and the image will be the red color image. And along with that, I have also specified the remove button, and that remove button is created with the help of span tag. So this is a remove nomination component. Then another is alert component, which is used to display the alert message to the user when user reach the limit of 5 movies in the nomination list. So this is just an alert component that I have created, with the help of which I want to display the message to the user that you have reached to the nomination limit of the nomination, which is the 5 movies. And it is displayed in black color, and yeah, div tag is used for that purpose. After that, obviously, there is a search box with the help of which we are able to search the keywords related to the movies. So this component is used for that purpose, within which obviously we will display a search box, and over there it will be written type to search. And so obviously user will come to know that over here user need to type some keywords, and according to that user will get the result. And after the search, we need to retrieve that search value, and according to that search value we need to pass that search value within the API, right? And with the help of that we will able to retrieve the list of the movies which matches that search keyword. And once we will get that list of movies we need to display on our web page. So for that purpose, obviously prop is used, prop dot value is used, which will be assigned within that value property, and according to the search that is done by the user, right? For example, first of all, user search for the keyword that is speed. After that, user search for the keyword, for example, mission impossible or just a mission. So as soon as user changes the search according to that, we should able to retrieve the list of the movies with the help of API. So we need to work on change. We need to work on change attribute as well, because within that we need to retrieve the change result, modified search. So for that purpose, I have worked on that as well. And according to the value that is updated in that search box, obviously the function will be called so that we are able to search for that particular keyword through the API. And here is that thing. All right. And after that, there is a movie list component. Obviously, with the help of movie list component, we will able to display the information related to the movie, and we need to display the list of movies which matches that search keyword which user has already searched. So a few values are is to be displayed with the movie within the movie list. For example, we need to display the title of the movie, the year in which the movie was released, and if it is the first list, then we need to display the nominate button, and if it is the nomination list, then we need to display remove button. And over here, one another feature is added that I have displayed the image, that is the cover image, or you can also say the poster of that particular movie. So that I have used. So obviously there can be more than one movie within that list. So uh, we need to look that particular thing to create the list. So for that purpose, over here map function is used, as you are able to see. Here is the map function, because obviously we need to create the list, and the information that I have already specified is to be displayed for each and every movie. So for that purpose, this map function is used over here. Within map function, that, as I have mentioned, poster of that image is displayed with the help of this, that is movie.poster. And along with that, I also need to display the title and year. But over here, the title and year are displayed when user will hover over that particular poster. So according to that, over here, front end is created with the help of this movie list component. So as you are able to see, this is how I have developed this component. So this is the movie list component, and the last component is like movie list heading component, which will accept like heading prompt, and this will be used for displaying the header of that particular component. So this is a very small component. So these are the components that is add nomination, alert, movie list heading, remove nomination, and search box. These are the components that I have created for different tasks that are to be performed within this application. After that, there is a CSS file. Obviously, CSS file is needed so that as I want to provide different kinds of features like hover feature on that movie, so that title and year and nominate button is displayed. Then I just don't want to display the name or the title and year, but along with that I also need to display the poster of the image, poster of the movie. And along with that, I also want to create the responsive web page. So for that purpose, I have created the CSS file within which I have uh, written this style sheet. so that I will able to use those CSS, use those style on uh, my page. So according to that, each and every information will be displayed. So hover feature is there, then image that is displayed, that is poster that is displayed, is according to some height and width. And as I have already demonstrated within that demonstration of my this coding challenge question, if we change the screen size, then according to that the whole page will get adjusted. So it, for the responsive web page, there are many different things that are considered over here. So this is the CSS file that I have created. Now here is the main file, that is app.js, within which the actual logic is written related to, like, we need to fetch the movies list according to the search that is done by the user. We need to display the movie list, and if user click on uh, nominate button, we need to add that movie into the nomination list. If user click on remove button, we need to remove that movie from the nomination list, and we also need to disable that particular nominate button if once that movie is nominated. So these are the main features of this application. So for that purpose, this is the main file, that is JS file. And as you are able to see over here, there are like state and effect hooks, each and everything, components, each and everything are used over here. So obviously we need to import the components which we have already created. Six components that we have created are to be imported within this file. So these are the import list, and after that the actual logic starts, within which I have used variables. Like, we need to create the nomination list, we need to create like movie list, and along with that we also need to fetch and use the search value. So for that purpose, here are the like uh, uh, variables that are created over here. Then over here within this get movie request function, as you are able to see, it will request the list of the movies according to the search value that is given by the user. And over here this API is used, and the API, that is the URL that is used, is omdbapi.com, and according to that API, according to that URL. And over here, as you are able to see, after the question mark, obviously it is a query string, and within query string it is specified that which is the search value, so the value that is given by the user within the text box, and along with that the API key. All those things are specified within this URL, as you are able to see, and it is obviously within the query string of that particular URL. Obviously over here this fetch API is used to make the request, and then after that request is turned into the JSON data. And after that there is a hook function which will take user input and call this get movie request function. And obviously the user input is to be stored, and that stored value is used to make a call with this API. So the search value that is stored is used over here in the query string to make the call to the API. And over here this use effect, right, over here this use effect will make sure that API calls will only happen when API loads for the first time, right? So this will make sure. And after that over here the string is extracted, loaded, and transformed into an object so that it can be displayed on the page, because we need to display the movie list along with the title of the movie, then release year, and I have added the poster of the movie. So that is to be displayed, and the movie list is to be displayed according to the search criteria, search keyword that is given as an input by the user. So over here this result are stored onto the local storage. Then obviously after that the movie is to be added into the movie list, that is the nominated movie. Over here the nominated movie is to be added into the nomination list, and that is also to be stored. And if user wants to remove the movie from the nomination list, then that is also possible, which is done over here, right? It is over here. So over here it is filtered out. So whenever user don't want to nominate that particular movie or wants to remove from that nomination list, then user is able to remove that movie. And one another important thing, we need to display the banner when it reaches to the 5 nominations. So it's over here, the condition is checked that whether that nominations are 5 or less than 5. If it is 5, then obviously the banner is displayed as an alert, and if it is less than 5, then obviously nothing will get displayed. So this is for the banner purpose. And after that the movies are to be displayed, and along with that we also need to display that heading part, which I have used, that nominate up to 5 movies of for the awards. That was the heading for the movies list. And your nomination list heading was given to the nomination movies which are nominated. So we can say that nomination list for the movies. So these are the two headings as you are able to see over here. And obviously it is taken from this movie list heading. Over here the component is, so in this whole code the components that are developed, 6 components that I have developed over here, as you are able to see in the components folder, are used to arrange different things on the page. So here is movie list heading component. Then over here there is a remove nomination component, then add nomination component. Over here it is add nomination component. Then over here see search box is used, and the value that user will give as a keyword within that search box is set as a search value so that it can be used over here. It's yeah, it's over here to call the API. And obviously that API, this function get movie request function, is called over here by passing this search value. So the components that are developed are used within this logic to do different tasks, to create list, to display the search box, to display the banner, that is an alert. We can also say it as a notification. So all those things are used over here within this logic. So this app.js file is the logic file which with the help of which we are able to display things on the page. See over here movie list component is also used, as you are able to see over here, right? Then yeah, there are hooks developed which are used to uh, do different tasks. So hooks are developed, hook functions are developed, and by using that many different things are done in this file. So this app.js file is actually the actual file with the help of which we are able to do different tasks on that page. And the last file over here, as you are able to see, is index.js file, because obviously as we know that in React each and everything is displayed with the single root, right? So for that purpose this is an index.js file, so that root element is referred over here, and within that root element the app is loaded, app is rendered, more precise, the app is rendered. And obviously, as we are using React, so React DOM, app, all those things are imported over here. And with the help of this index.js file, we are able to see our web page within the browser as it is rendered with the help of this root.render. So these are the important files that you are able to see, and I have given the explanation of all those things that I have included within my application to display different things on the page. So yeah, these were the files that I have developed. So this was the explanation related to the code that I have written for the coding challenge. If you have any further queries, if you have any further questions, please feel free to ask those questions. Thank you.